In the fast-paced world of hospitality, what really separates a good hotel from a truly great one? Well, it often comes down to leadership. So today, we're going to open up the general manager's playbook and reveal the core strategies for achieving true excellence in marketing and sales.
Hello and a very warm welcome. I'm an AI hotel expert, and it's my pleasure to welcome all the students from Europe Hotel School to this online learning journey. We're really looking forward to supporting you as you grow professionally in this amazing industry.
So here's our roadmap. First, we'll dig into the GM's strategic role. Then, we'll lay the foundation by talking about the guiding vision. After that, it's all about building that winning team, mastering the modern toolkit, and finally, bringing it all together to drive success in the market.
All right, let's jump right in with the GM's role. I want you to think of the general manager as the hotel's chief architect. They're not just managing the day-to-day, no, they are designing the entire blueprint for success that allows the business to really stand out in a crowded market.
And this kind of leadership really boils down to two things. First, it's about creating and executing really sharp, effective marketing and sales strategies. But, and this is just as important, it's about motivating the entire team, every single person to get behind the hotel's big goals and work towards them together. Now, you can't build a great strategy on shaky ground. For any leader in hospitality, the foundation is always the guiding vision. It's the map that charts the course for literally everything else you do. And let's be really clear about this. A well-defined vision isn't just some fluffy motivational phrase you stick on a wall. It is the absolute first step. It's your North Star. It gives your strategy a clear direction and your team a powerful, unified purpose. So, what does a powerful vision actually look like? Well, it's not vague at all. It's a very concrete plan. You have to know exactly who your target market is. You need ambitious but clear revenue targets. Your hotel branding has to be consistent across the board, and you must have a strategic position in the market. When you put all of those pieces together, you create this powerful shared goal that gets the whole team fired up and focused. Okay, so you've got this incredible vision. What's next? Well, the GM's next critical job is to build the team that can actually make that vision a reality. This is all about assembling your A-team. And there's a real process to this. It all starts with hiring the best and most diverse talent you can find. Then, you have to empower them with modern tools and resources. From there, it's about constant training to make sure they're at the top of their game. And finally, you have to build a culture where collaboration isn't just encouraged, it's just how you operate. Here's a crucial point. Departmental silos, they're the biggest enemy of a fantastic guest experience. A GM's job is to break down those walls. You have to make sure that sales, marketing, and operations are working as one single unified team. They need to be talking, sharing ideas, and working together to create a seamless journey for every single guest. Of course, even the most amazing team needs the right tools to succeed. So that brings us to the modern toolkit. These are the essentials that every high-performing hotel leader needs to be fluent in today. This chart right here really shows the massive shift from the old way to the new way of doing things. In the past, decisions were often based on just gut feelings. Now they're informed and optimized by data. Instead of blasting out broad marketing messages, we create customized campaigns that really connect with people. And what's the result? Happier clients and a much, much smarter use of your budget. And the engine powering this whole data-driven approach is, of course, digital marketing. A modern GM has to lead the charge here, mastering these key channels: SEO, social media, and email marketing. These aren't just tasks to delegate, they are strategic weapons for connecting with guests, building your brand, and driving bookings from all over the world. All right, this brings us to the final piece of our puzzle: putting everything into motion. This is where that vision, the team, and all those tools come together to drive real, tangible success out there in the marketplace. Success in hospitality is never a one-and-done kind of thing. It's a constant loop. A great GM leads the team to always be analyzing the competition, to always be innovating with fresh campaigns, and, this is key, to constantly evaluate their own performance to see what's working and what's not. And that culture of constant improvement is just absolutely vital. A top GM doesn't just launch a campaign and then cross their fingers. No, they are always in there, reviewing the data, spotting areas for growth, and working with their team to make the next strategy even more effective. So if we had to boil everything we've talked about down to one single takeaway, it would be this. Your number one priority as a general manager is to establish that clear, powerful vision and then build a strong, capable team that's ready to take on all the challenges of today's market. And that brings us to a final question, something for you to think about as you move forward. As a future leader in this industry, what is going to be the cornerstone of your leadership vision?